Thanks, Peter. The NDP's surge in popularity has Canadians talking. Today, a poll that tracks how voters view the leaders put the NDP's Jack Layton ahead of Conservative Stephen Harper for the first time. Many are wondering where the shift is coming from, what's behind it, and who. Chris Brown has been looking into this today. Chris.
Wendy, in the last election, roughly two-thirds of 18 to 24-year-olds who could vote did not. This time, it appears a great many more will. Jamie Bigger is a ringleader of what may turn out to be a voting revolution, orchestrated from his kitchen computer.
It's about young people realizing that there's 6 million Canadians of voting age under 30 in this country, that they can make a huge impact on this election. And so they're spreading that message with one another and coming out in force because they want to change the status quo.
More young people discussing issues and voting options through social media are transforming Canada's election landscape. So are women. Usually they're less engaged in election politics than men, says this pollster, but not this time.
We really are in new territory here.
ECOS's Frank Graves says both groups are being drawn to the NDP and Jack Layton.
I think they like the more optimistic message. I think the emphasis on some of the social priorities is something which is strongly connected with the younger vote and with women in particular.
In the suburban Toronto riding of Bramalea Gore Malton, this NDP candidate says practically all of his volunteers are young people.
A lot of youth are coming out to this campaign particularly, and they feel vested, they feel interested, they feel that this is someone who can bring a voice for them.
I feel like the NDP is kind of drawn towards the youth as well, like their issues and what they're fighting for.
And tonight at the Canadian Museum of Nature, a youth debate featuring plenty of engagement.
Vote mobs and everything else that's been going on from the youth perspective, it is beyond exciting.
I've never really heard my brothers who are older than me talk about politics, so I want to see what it's about because I think it could be interesting.
It's the baby boomers who've determined the outcome of Canadian elections for a long time now, but if the pollsters are accurate, changing demographics could bring a new look to Parliament. Wendy.
Thanks, Chris.